Hey everybody, how is it going? I know it's been a minute since I've posted a video on the channel here, and that is because I have been in the studio here doing a lot of recording and writing. I've got some big-ish aspirations for the year to drop some projects, so be looking out for that. Hopefully I can start sharing some stuff soon, even if it's just like little previews. Things that I'm really excited about sharing with you guys, so stay tuned for that. But I just wanted to think of some ideas of faster videos I could put together, and a lot of you guys have been asking me about some of the tunings I use, whether in my covers or originals, and one in particular that I love to use is open tuning, particularly open D and C tuning. So I figured I would just try to wing this and talk through that tuning real quick and just kind of get that question answered for you guys, and hopefully maybe inspire some stuff in your own writing or cover videos. So without further ado, let's hop in here. Ba-bam, guitar. We get a little bit lower so you guys can see what's going on. So first and foremost, the notes of the tuning, if we're in D, are D, A, D, F sharp, A, D. So it's pretty close to Dad Gad, if you've played in that before. But the shapes are just a little bit different. So the same is true if you're in C, would just be a step down from this, or D flat. Or if you want to think of it as 1, 5, 1, 3, 5, 1. Those are the scale degrees, regardless of what key you're in. And then basically a really basic way you can use it is in just two different shapes. Both shapes require 3 fingers, one on the E string, one on the A string, and one on the G string. If all of your fingers playing are on the same fret, that makes it major, and if you drop down the finger that you have on the G string, that will make it minor. In this case, I'm gonna have my ring finger on the E string, my middle finger on the A string, and my index finger on the G string. So since we're in the key of D, we want to look at the frets that we're able to play in, right? And so we have 7 different scale degree options if we're playing diatonically in a key. So in this case in D, we'll have open D, or up here on the 12th fret, I can put each of those strings down on the same fret, 12, and that's a high D. If we want to go to the minor 2, what we're going to do is have our 2 fingers down on the 2nd fret, ring and middle finger, and then that index finger on the 1st fret to be a minor 2 with those nice open chords over it. Of course, minor 3 is just sliding everything up a couple frets. And then when we get to the major 4, everything is going to be on the 5th fret, all 3 fingers. Same for the major 5th. Minor 6th will be those 2 fingers on that 9th with the index finger and the G string. And then if you wanted to, you can kind of fake a 7 there. You could do all your fingers on the 10th fret to do kind of like a flat 7. Or do the minor shape for the 11th to kind of fake sort of a normal diminished 7. But that's the basic idea, guys. And if you listen to particularly my project Wildered, a lot of the songs have this tuning in it.
Somehow I'll try to find a way to turn this all around, but only your ghost is here to haunt me now.
And I love using this tuning for all kinds of writing. You can capo up and then just kind of shift everything down on the neck to do different keys. And obviously you can tune down even further to get lower notes and keys in that direction. If you're not a huge fan of that open third and the style of music that you write or play in is a little more based on fifths, you can also tune the G string up to match the B string. I would recommend tuning down lower when you do that so you don't have to tune that string so high. I actually literally just broke my G string. About to show you guys that. But I know that some artists will choose to use that tuning to just get like a little bit more of a lo-fi feel, because sometimes that open third string can make things feel a little bit bigger. So it really just depends on what you're going for. But I always love finding new tunings and different ways to kind of make guitar feel new again and inspire new ideas and whatnot. So I'm just going to leave it at that. I kind of just trying to get used to doing more videos where I'm just talking to the camera like this. So let me know if this was helpful for you, if there's certain aspects of the creative process you would like to see me talk more about, especially lately as I'm in the studio kind of writing and recording and working on the new releases. If these kinds of production or gear videos are helpful for you guys, I will continue to make them. Just pop the resonator up so I can play one more example for you guys. Till next time, guys.
I buried my goals, couldn't rest for the winter. Tried hard to rain on your parade. Everyone stared as I held your hand.